What has been the very hardest part of your journey so far? Not just the part that you tell everyone, but the part that almost broke you.
I think friendship. I think friendship is the hardest thing. You know, like that little trifecta of like sleep and social and work. I have the best friends ever. I'm totally not saying that, but I think it's hard to maintain like that quantity that I think oftentimes in media we're presented in your 20s that you're going to be like super popular and have hundreds of friends come to your birthday party and you're going to go on like 50 bachelor trips and bachelorettes and blah, blah, blah. So growing up with that narrative, being surrounded by the narrative, and then being in this moment where I have to now choose against that narrative, because if I don't, either I sacrifice my sleep, or I sacrifice my business, or I sacrifice my partnership or my family, and like those are like my 4 non-negotiables. And like you can't have a 5th non-negotiable. You know, those are already like a big list. It was a lot of like isolation and sacrifice at that time. Like I was barely eating and drinking. Like I was not hanging out with my friends. I lost all those friends. I don't talk to any of them anymore. And that was like the first time that I really felt the choices of my actions and the consequences of it. And I do not regret that time in my life. I think a single minute less I had spent, I would not have achieved my goal and I would not be here today. And I love my life and I built truly my dream career. So I have 0 regrets in that moment, but I do live with the consequences of those actions every day. And it was like that first moment where I realized crystal clear, oh, this is just the beginning.